Hey, this is PJ with CLK Supplies, and this is the Flip It by HPC part number FIT-2. Now this is a plug spinner, and it's a pretty fancy looking plug spinner, and it's actually really simple to use. All right, is what you're going to see is you're going to see these two little metal dowels sticking up. One is fixed on this piece here, and then the other is fixed on this turn piece. Okay, so is how this works. As you can see, when I twist this knob, you can see that pin move back and forth. So if I bring it up to the top, right, so this is the center line, right where that pin is. Depending on which way I'd want to flip this cylinder, you always want to do it you always want to twist the knob the opposite way you want it to go. So on this one, we want it to go from right to left or clockwise. So we'd want to turn this the opposite way that we want that plug to spin, just like that. All right. Now, when you do that, as you can see, that pin comes up. That's on the turn knob here, and then there's a hole right there that you can push it in, right? So when that happens, then you just push this button, just like that, and you can see it move. In the same way, you can flip it around to the other side, just like that, and you can push it in there as well. All right, so in this demonstration here, so what we're gonna do is, since I want the plug to go from right to left, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this left to right until, let me find my center line, which is right here. So I'm going to turn it this way, all the way, right there, and I'm going to push it in. All right, so now it's ready to go. Now the most important part is that you don't forget where that center line is when you put this in here. Now I know it's straight up and down right here, it's straight back here, but you always want to keep in mind where that is. A lot of guys, they want to start looking at it and put it in at different angles, or they'll flip it around. So you always want to make sure you know where that center line is, all right? So at that point, we're going to get it put in just like this. All right. I like to get it pretty close to the shear line right up and down here where the Bible is sticking on the inside of the lock here. I like to get it right about there. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this button where my thumb is, and it's going to flip that cylinder over. Here we go. Just like that. And it moved it over all the way there. So this is the FIT-2 plug spinner by HPC. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.